Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope it finds you in a great place mentally, physically, and spiritually. And if not, hopefully something that I say today can help you out in those areas or encourage you or inspire somebody else that you know that may be going through the same type of thing or something in life. Um, today, I'm gonna name this video "Let's Eat." #scrambled eggs. Now, good chips. And before I start and say anything about this video, I want to make something very clear. I don't really choose to be doing these videos in a time frame I think everything's together in my life, and I want this video to be for people. All my videos to be for the people that that's going through the struggle or that's coming out of a struggle. If you got everything together, this video isn't for you. These videos aren't for you. You know what I mean? I'm tired of only barely telling things that I'm going through or sugarcoating things, because what happens is when life hits us hard, it doesn't sugarcoat anything. And most of the time when we get blasted with some reality checks or issues in our lives, oftentimes it's when a lot of things are already going bad. And as I always hear my grandma say, the comment, that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I don't really know how much straw that was putting on camels, but anyway, let me be clear. The reason I said, I named this "Let's Eat" is because I started thinking about how I am, and I believe that there's at least probably one other person out there that thinks the way I think in some areas. And so, for example, when I think about, what I eat, right? I try to eat healthy. Well, I know I eat healthy. I know I can have some bad times, but I mean, I'm pescatarian, and I'm not saying that makes me healthy. But I'm saying, like, really, I be, really eating pretty healthy. And so the thing is, though, I started focusing on that more due to the fact of, working out, wanting to try to be lean. Then I remember somebody had told me about this guy who was doing this plant-based diet, and he was eating all these bananas, pounds of bananas a week. And I was like, what in the world? So this person sent me the link on Facebook, and it went to a YouTube page, and up under that I saw this guy was a runner, and I was getting ready for a marathon. Excuse me. And one of the things he said he wanted to do was cut out all meats in between his races, because he said he was trying to lose as much body fat as possible. So, again, like my goal was, try to do the same thing and stay lean. And, I feel like a lot of us out here, may change up our eating habits and what we consume, so that way we can get better results. All right. And so what I realized was, no matter how, sometimes we, and I include myself, we'll make excuses for why we eat certain things, why we don't eat certain things, or why we consume certain things and we don't consume other things. And a lot of times it's because of time, and I got to thinking about how, no matter how busy we are in the day, we seem to always find time to eat. Now, I know that some days some people may go all day and don't eat or whatever, but realistically speaking, even on a busy day, even if you eating while you working, we make time to eat. And so I realized that, there's so many things we can do while we eat. Because while our physical body needs to eat, our spiritual body, our spirit man needs to eat also. We also need to be feeding, our mind also. Our mind, body, and soul, And so, which goes to my whole be blessed means I'll be encouraged, because I'm trying to help people out mentally, physically, and spiritually. So therefore, what I'm getting at is this. You might not have time to go out and do the exercise you want to do. You might not have the time to go out and do and invest in different things or whatever they may be. But what I want to encourage somebody to do is, when you do eat, when you take out that time to eat, they take out time to eat spiritually, and maybe you might not feel like cracking open the Bible. Maybe you might not feel like, reading some daily devotionals, However, it could be something simple as, playing some encouraging music. Maybe it could be, maybe you're an artist. Maybe during those times you just listen to your beats, But my thing I want to do is help people change that mindset of, I don't have time. You have time. We make time to eat. Well, let's eat in those areas in life that we want to achieve greatness in. All right. And I'm holding myself accountable. Like, I'm saying, I'm writing this book. You just heard the stove go off. You know what I mean? Like I literally was thinking to myself, like, man, it's no matter how busy my day is, I make time to eat. But how bad do I really want this change that I'm going after? How bad do I want to eat, to get to that goal, that mission? Let's say like you preparing for a race or something. All right? Well, brother or sister, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're really hungry for that success, then maybe you should take your lunch break and go get you a little 20-minute, run in, or, do something extracurricular, like I said, especially spiritually, have that daily devotional, something that you can crack open. And here's the thing, why I said hashtag scrambled eggs, because that's for the title. It's gonna be, let's eat hashtag scrambled eggs, because I realized something. I'm like, man, you know what? Sometimes, like, no matter how much I can, say to somebody, hey, if you make time to eat, you can make time to, to eat in those areas in life that you want to do, or feed your spirit, man. I know sometimes you can feel like, man, like life is just crazy, and sometimes it's just like those eggs, the egg be together at first. All right, the egg is together at first, but then, once it gets scrambled up, it's everything's all over the place, right? And as far as like with the yolk and everything, and so now it's not whole anymore, and I think that's how a lot of times I feel in life. That's how I think a lot of you may feel. Like, man, my life is just so scrambled, man. I don't know if I can do it. Man, like my schedule is so scrambled. It's all over the place. I don't really know if I have time. You know what I mean? Here's my encouragement to you. All right. First of all, I want to say that when it comes to like our goals, our passion, if you really, really want to change and you want that change, then you go eat whenever time is available, and you will make time. All right. So, and also, it's okay that your life is all scrambled up. It's okay. You know why? Here's the reason why. Because I believe through remembering, you are what you eat. And so it's like, when you think about an egg, right? The reason why I want people to stop focusing on if your life is scrambled is because there's two ways of looking at those eggs. And I hope this hits home for somebody out here. If you don't remember nothing else from this video, remember this right here. We can be one of two ways with the egg. All right, we can be that egg that's a scrambled egg, or we can appreciate the egg to the fact of you gotta break an egg to make an omelet. All right, so you gotta break an egg to make an omelet. So, you may feel scrambled right now, but if you start really eating in them areas that you want to do better in, you go turn to that omelet. It has to happen. It's going to happen. But the problem is a lot of us want the results without appreciating the process in between, without putting focus on the process in between, And some of us want to stay safe and never crack that egg, never be broken. But the fact of the matter is, half of us are already broken. Half of us are broke. We grow up broken. We were already at a disadvantage. And again, my encouragement to you is to remember like that every egg that's broken, every omelet that's made came from a broken egg. You know what I'm saying? So don't just look at that brokenness and realize how scrambled your life is. Realize the man upstairs and your hard work and your effort and you eating at all times that you get an opportunity to is gonna create that omelet. It ain't gonna make itself. It's not. It's not. So again, let's eat. Let's eat. Forget being a scrambled egg. And sometimes our life is gonna stay scrambled. But perfection still can come out of that broken egg. It's okay to be that broken egg. We all are broken. That perfection is coming. But you gotta eat. Let's eat. As I always say, be blessed, be an example, be encouraged. Thank you for watching this video up until now. Please, subscribe to the channel. Like it or share it with somebody that you think will be encouraged. Again, we eat. What you put in is what you get out. All right, find time to eat. Cause my next video is gonna be called "You Don't Want It." God's already laid it on my heart. You don't want it. You know what I mean? But I'll get into that. But let's not get to the point where we have to realize that we really don't want it because we're not eating. Let's eat.